Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into this special show. We are just getting started here. If you are just getting to the stream on the restream, hit the like button, make a comment. Let me know what you guys think after the video. We are going over what we are hearing in the media. So, everybody, come on in. We're going to do a little intro. But number one, this next part of the start of this intro is basically going out to all the YouTubers, every single one of them, the ones that are just starting out, the ones that maybe, are struggling, but also just people in general who might be struggling with mental health, any things like that. We got to stay positive, we got to stay together. If something happens, you know, the main thing is try to not bring or tear your fellow human apart or can't cancel us. So come on, everybody, let's go. Come on in. We have a big show. Let's see here. So let's get this going. Be right back. I'm gonna play this first song. Oops. I'm gonna check the chat.
Yo, this is a letter to my future self. You won't admit it, but you need some help. You looking back at who you really were. You'll have some trouble trying to find the words. It'll sting, it'll probably hurt. I know the problems, they just getting worse. This is a letter to my future self. You won't admit it, but you need some help. So first things first, I really love you, dude. And I'ma need you to go and love yourself too. Every version of you, you've been hiding the truth. You've been flying the coop, you've been stuck in a loop. You've gotten so far from who you really are. So let's bring it back in and we won't stop. Yes, you're a big boy, big man, strong with your flesh and bone. Nobody will doubt you with the burdens that you face alone. And I know things are getting harder every day. When does this get easier? Sometimes you pray. I don't have the answers, but I have this to say. The hardest thing you did in therapy was me, so let it go and be free. This is a letter to my future self. You won't admit it, but you need some help. You looking back at who you really were. You'll have some trouble trying to find the words. It'll sting, it'll probably hurt. I know the problems, they just getting worse. This is a letter to my future self. You won't admit it, but you need some help. Listen. Man, I can't believe you're still smoking weed. Yeah, I can. After all, you're just older me. And I remember I would tell all of my friends I'll be smoking in my 40s. Look, I did it, damn. But all joking aside, I'm fucking proud of you. You follow through, living your dreams, now show some gratitude. You be getting down, showing battle wounds, drinking too much like you's an animal. Man, you got a family and they count on you. One more thing I must say to you. You care too much what they think is true. You know where it is you came from. Remember who you are and be proud of what you've done. This is a letter to my future self. You won't admit it, but you need some help. You looking back at who you really were. You'll have some trouble trying to find the words. It'll sting, it'll probably hurt. I know the problems, they just getting worse. This is a letter to my future self. You won't admit it, but you need some help. Listen.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're just getting started. I have a big show. What I'm going to be talking about, hopefully, will open the eyes to maybe what we have seen the last couple days in the media. I know, I know you want me to get started right away. I'm going to. I'm pulling up a couple more things, but I also want to send the message to all the YouTubers out there. We got to stay positive. The focus is obviously covering whatever these cases are. Different cases are going to be coming up, and we have to be ready. We can't be going against each other. So anybody out there, this is just a positive message, sticking together. Hopefully everybody in the chat's having a good day. So here we go. After this one, we are going to get started.
This is for my people out there feeling like they black sheep, running from the wolves that are nipping at your back feet. Leather jacket, pocket knives, fencing in the back streets, burst into flames like a match to a gas leak. Only thing that kept me back in school was art class. Had a friend with the black flag armband. He said it's cool if they all don't understand you. Just be yourself. You know what you're here to do. There's the haters, there's the bullies, there's the know-it-alls, but they just hate the faults, so they just hate us all. It's irrelevant if they feel big and tall, cause we're just tiny ants out in space on a giant ball. Hate on them, wait on them, go throw some shade on them. Hate on them, wait on them, go throw some shade on them. Wanna come and weak cause you think you're strong, doesn't make you feel good. Wanna shut me up cause you think I'm wrong, doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. Sometimes I wonder why I can't understand. My head keeps running like a river over troubled sand, and I'm just thinking of these reasons you would do me wrong. I can't think of one, I guess we all got our opinions, and I'm just out here trying to be good, do right, trying to do things my life. You just love cosmic stride. Keep my eyes closed, my head down, pass straight, my mind clear, my energy stays vibrant, cause I'm vibing on that right shit, yeah. And fuck that bullshit holding me down. Only way out of here is up. Y'all too busy sticking around for me. Hate on them, wait on them, go throw some shade on them. Hate on them, wait on them, go throw some shade on them. Wanna come and weak cause you think you're strong, doesn't make you feel good. Wanna shut me up cause you think I'm wrong, doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. Wanna come and weak cause you think you're strong, doesn't make you feel good. Wanna shut me up cause you think I'm wrong, doesn't make you feel good.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let's see who we have in the chat. We are going to break down what has been going on in the media. Number one, as you noticed here in Pima County, the local media, they're not doing independent investigations on who could have kidnapped Nancy. We got the sheriff saying not too long ago, this suspect, he could strike again. However he phrased it, I can't talk. So today I'm fired up because here's the fact is what we've seen in the media is not what we heard them read off the teleprompters. I'm going to give a big shout out to Brian Inton because he's the one person that actually came through and said, there's nothing that he won't say it because he's saying it the nice way, but he's basically saying there's no leads and they're trying to focus in on something that Nancy passed away. Where's the investigations of who did this? Where's Nanos? Nanos, remember every time something came out in the news, Nanos immediately made a response. Nothing. Has he said anything? He might have said something by now. I haven't checked. Where's the people investigating like Chris McDonough? Shout out to Chris McDonough. He was in our chat the other day. Where's them going, "Hey, we heard Chris McDonough, a real sheriff or deputy, he was probably a commander. I mean, he was way up there. Solved thousands of cases and homicides. I don't know how many exactly. He came out here. He goes, "What's the problem? Where's the people investigating? Where's the media?" And we're just supposed to buy it. We're just all these stories that were sent all over all the newsrooms. Think of how many millions of dollars each of these corporate media are making just to basically reprint the other stories. Nobody's actually investigating anything. All I see is a bunch of lazy people sitting in some offices, lunch on Fridays, vacation time. I don't see them on the streets. So what you're seeing is if you're going to buy what the corporate media wants you to buy, here's what you want, they're telling you. Basically, Nancy passed away because of this alleged second note, and Savannah did the thing, and so now that they want the public to go away. And so what we're noticing is not the questions or what they told you, it's what they didn't tell us. What they don't want to investigate. They're journalists, right? These are journalists. They're supposed to be holding the government accountable, meaning the sheriff, the police chief, Tucson police. Is there anything? No, it's this big cover up of silence to control the narrative. Because for whatever reason, I'll tell you what, it goes into politics. I'm not going to go into politics, but it goes into politics. They don't want Tucson to be uncovered. They don't want the truth of what's going on here in the city of Tucson because, oh, this is Pima County. It's 1 mile, 2 miles away from Nancy's, Tucson. And all the problems that comes with Tucson is in Nancy's neighborhood too. It's the elitists. So what you're seeing here, we got two different levels. You got the national corporate media. They all just basically got the same, just copied each other. Oh, we got this breaking news. It's just a regurgitation of each other, and you have nobody on the ground. Brian Enton's the only one I've seen on the ground, really. And you go watch his. He goes, you know what? They said my sources said they don't have anything. You got Chris McDonough out here, you know, doesn't even know Tucson, and he's discovered more than anybody the sheriff has been transparent about. Is about common sense. That's what's missing here in their narrative. They have no common sense in how they're putting these messages out. They're not who okay, well if you guys think Nancy was kidnapped, okay, tell us who do you think, what kind of group kidnapped her? Would that be a good clue? Give us a clue on the group that kidnapped Nancy. Was it an international group? Was it a a group here in Tucson? Was it a group that traveled to Tucson? What do you guys think? I mean, just saying this stuff and then expecting us to just go away. Oh Nancy, it said she passed away. Oh, we're sorry. Who says sorry when you ransom somebody? And I mean, or when you kidnap? Has this ever been done? You just send sorry notes when you kidnap someone and they sorry about that. Whoops. I don't think so. I'm not buying it. And then who do they turn the focus on for actually just being like, look, this doesn't make sense. Okay. The YouTubers, we're the bad people because we're just asking questions like journalists are supposed to. Let's see who we got in the chat. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Domsey. We got a member. Thank you. Sherry Rooster, thank you. And Kathleen Badomsey with the 5 gifted if you got a membership from Domsey. But that's the thing is if we don't stand up and actually just point the way, like this is not normal. NBC, what that's Savannah Station. Why aren't they out here doing any real investigative reporting? It doesn't make sense. I understand everybody loves Savannah and just hugs, and I do too. But for them to just sit here and think that the public doesn't love Nancy and her family too, and we're just gonna walk away and give up, it's a little disrespectful because there's other families out there that wish they could have the support to go out there and look for who did this to or help with clues or keep the name out there if that's all they do. But here we become the targets. We now have to go face a judge. This is what America is, and they're not even doing their job. You had hundreds of media out here. Why aren't they hitting the pavement, trying to uncover what's going on with Chris Nanos? No one did a story on how corrupt that Nanos did to go and target the YouTubers. Where's they you got all these great reporters. Everybody wants to talk about a journalist. Oh, they went to school. None of them are doing anything. They're sitting in their office. I'm going to go do my one little story about, hey, they fixed this road right here. Okay, you got to do that. But what about other stories that are actually affecting, you know, me? I try to find one story where they actually go, hey, is this actually legal? What Nanos did? No, because the local media is in bed with the local politicians. You know who's a local politician? Sheriff Nanos. Do you hear anybody talking about Nancy or the crime that has happened in Tucson? No, they encrypted the Tucson police scanners, so now nobody can even find out. It's a big needs to be exposed here, and that's what today is. The media is being, you know, fed information. This, in my opinion, this is all my opinion. Disclaimer: this was all planned from the highest up in the media, the 3 medias. CBS or NBC started it. Hey, we're going to do a thing on Nancy. Savannah said she'll talk. This is my opinion, everybody. Don't be mad. And thank you, PI. Thank you, April. Thank you. So here's the deal. We saw I did a video the other day about how it was like clockwork. Boom, 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 boom. Harvey must have got the email ahead. So he ran with this story. So he's ahead, right? You watched it happen. All right. Now, have you seen Harvey out here pounding the pavement like Chris McDonough? What about, I mean, the only thing I heard that TMZ is they actually tried to chase, they're the ones that actually chased Savannah when this first happened. I guess none of the YouTubers, we were like, we're not going nowhere Savannah is staying and the family. Nobody even went near there, but guess who did? From what I heard, TMZ were the ones, and the Daily Mail were the ones who found out where Savannah and the family were staying. And guess what? They actually uh, were the ones who chased Savannah. And Savannah went online and she said, oh, we had to move in the middle of the night. That wasn't YouTubers. That was TMZ or the Daily Mail, allegedly, from what I heard. So we're the bad guys because we're actually like, look, this doesn't make sense. We're not following this narrative that you guys are trying to put. where all of a sudden everybody goes away at once. I'm here. I've watched it from the outside since day one. They show up. Everybody's, oh, is it again? Hey, we were all together. And then when they all left, it's like, huh? How do you guys just all leave? Oh, and then I had to get, oh, we're gonna put the parking ordinance in, so we're gonna make it so people can't use the bathroom there. They can't park there. They're gonna and people, I mean, what? We still have a kidnapped woman. You guys haven't told us anything other than what Nano said, that this guy's still on the loose and he could strike again. Thank you so much, April and Kathleen. So, what do you guys think? You know, as far as AJ, he's been out there searching. And then here it came down to the point where I basically, you know, when they put the parking ordinance in, I stopped going. Number one is I was getting all kinds of hate. I'll be honest, not real hate, but people just like, why do you want to go there? No. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, whatever. I don't have to go there. I wanted to go there to keep the story alive, but if you guys are going to start attacking me because I'm going to Nancy Guthrie's house, I don't have to. I got lots of things to do as well to keep her name alive, and other stories like the Colt story, like Holly Dasso, like Patricia. Like, go to my Facebook and you can see all kinds of other things. So all these people that want to jump on, this is just another thing that happened in my city. I just woke up one day and heard, oh, what the heck? Nancy Guthrie, who's that? Savannah Guthrie, well, obviously, but I didn't know. It's not like Nancy Guthrie was some popular person here in Tucson. Nobody knew her name until after. So here we are. We're covering. I'm there on day one. We got, boom. Now I see Aaron Katursky, Trace Gallagher, the guy with the glasses from Fox. Every single guy. The guy from CNN. I mean, Inside Edition. We're running up and down streets. We're being real investigative journalists, reporters. FBI's on the scene, right? Then we're out at the raid, Friday night in the rain. It's pouring out there. Cold. We were cold for hours. Oh, I went to bed that night going, hey, case closed. Nanos spent $1 million. Great job, Nanos. He spent $1 million by that second week around there. $1 million. So when we went to bed on February 14th, we thought, hey, we're sleeping good tonight. Nanos got him. But guess what? We woke up the next day on February 15th. And guess what? Oh, we released him. No, he wasn't the guy. Nothing. Go back to bed. That's where we're at. Go back to bed. That's basically the analogy. Just we let him go. We just spent, all this money. We drove down to Rio Rico and we falsely arrested somebody there. We spent all that money. You imagine how much it costs to run a SWAT team to Rio Rico? Helicopters, drone pilots, dogs, couple hundred thousand, couple hundred thousand. And then, 2 days later, hey, we're going to go raid this other guy over here because we think he might be something. Let's go, guys. All right. Load them up. They go up right next to Nancy's neighborhood. We go to bed that next night. Oh, he's caught. Nope. We wake up that next damn morning. Back to square one. So what I'm also showing you here today is the local media versus the big media. You got the big media like up in New York City, NBC, and then you have these local people. They're in conjunction they don't want Tucson exposed. on what was happening. That's why they went after Nanos. That's why they went after the YouTubers. They want to control the narrative to keep the ball off them because guess what? Elections are coming here soon, guys. They already got their signs up. They don't want you to talk about Adelita Grijalva and how she, allegedly her and her family have some serious things to answer for. They don't want you to talk about that stuff because it might affect who's going to get elected. You don't see anybody investigating, these people that are running for office who've actually made threatening statements to our president. None of this. Lane Santa Cruz, you don't hear anything about, the mayor. Is the mayor worried that this guy's going to strike again or our crime problem in Tucson? Are any of the media doing anything other than, oh, we're going to repeat what everybody else just said? So welcome in everybody. See who we got in the chat. I haven't even been looking in the chat. You guys could be just hating on me, but I'm just like, it's annoying to watch this all go down like they're just like, oh, here everybody, it's like they're throwing out a fish and everybody's just supposed to grab, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that, you guys they're not going to talk about, okay, well, if she was taken by ransom, okay, because that's what everybody's trying to convince us, then show us the ransom notes. You got all these people, smart people, not even me. Like I don't even have to show them to Chris McDonough and his team. We're, and I can't wait. Everybody right now, guess what? Chris McDonough last night, he said on his show that he tried to get a hold of Nanos. He tried to get a hold of Nanos last night. Not last night, but when he was in town. Guess what happened? Nanos, from what he said, he's going to tell us tonight, no meeting happened. So he's going to disclose tonight on the interview room what happened. So basically, Nanos is shutting the door unless it's Monica Garcia. Unless it's Monica Garcia. So what we are going over today is if you have any articles that you want to help show what the media is kind of trying to help us by, where they're trying to say, look over here and make this the big thing. Most people already think Nancy's not around. I'm sorry. I still have 1% hope that she's hauled up somewhere and we're gonna find her, right? That's when you're watching, this from the outside, you're like, you just hope. That's when I talk to people on the street, they go, well, I just hope she's found. Most people don't think that it's possible. But without any information from this damn sheriff, he's supposed to be, like he works for the people. Am I correct? Yeah, doesn't the sheriff work for, he was elected official. Does he work for the people? I'm pretty sure. You go, wow, we got lots of comments. Thank you. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I don't watch MSN or whatever they call it now. I don't watch these shows. So if you ever see me talk, I watch a couple of the. I don't sit there and have Fox News on 24 hours a day. I don't sit here and watch, updates from. I'm not watching, today's show to see what if how Savannah's acting that day. I can already see it. Because none of this really matters. It's all these people are in place in the big media and in the local media to help out these politicians. So this story is a thorn in the side here locally. They want it to go away. That's why they don't want you investigating Tucson. Don't go into Tucson. You remember? It's just like what happened when the first cartel news came out. Could it be cartel? And then like Brian even went to Mexico, and then it was like this controlled narrative from the media and Nanos to say, "Oh no, it's not the cartel. Just no way. It never could be the cartel." Even though it might be, it might not be. We don't know, but you see how the messages are released, or the silence that they keep is all contrived. I can understand holding information to your vest, but I also know a controlled media narrative trying to be shoved down the throats of the people. And when you don't have people asking questions like, well, if there is the ransom note, who the F did it? Okay, was this a local group, do you think? Or was this an international group? Where can the public be worried? Because our sheriff here in Pima County, I'm pretty sure he said that the suspect could strike again. So where we're at today is, it's sad because this is what happened. Me, all the other YouTubers, every single one of them, the ones that came were boots on the ground, all of them. We were focused on, finding Nancy, and now the other subject is now somehow the YouTubers who all have big hearts. We didn't sign some contract to work at a corporation. We follow, a lot of it is what the community wants. We talk about with what the community we're have a better relationship with our community than I think the media does. And so now what the media wants is they want the YouTubers fighting. They want the YouTubers to be the story, even though we're the ones that they actually got a lot and still do get information from. Not that that's a bad thing, because all the YouTubers have great things to add. I'm not here to tear anybody out or point any fingers like they are doing to us. So this is the cover up, is where is, since they just had this big media blitz, are the media coming back to find out now who did it? Who's the group that did this? What do they think? Just because they don't want to spend the money to come out here, where are they going to hold? Who's going to do the story on, hey, Nanos, how much did you spend on finding Nancy Guthrie? Is that a reason why you're not putting any more resources into? I mean, I'm giving these media the damn stories. I'm literally handing them on a silver platter. They come to my page on Facebook to get the stories. I am the basically breaking the news for them so they can go do a story. Not all cases, but that's what I'm telling them. Here's all these stories. Go work on something. Do you see Monica Garcia going to try to uncover anything other than working with the government? No, because it's all they want to control the narrative. Whoever is at these stations, they don't it their passion really isn't in it. There was a couple people, Coris Nylander, he left town. They all leave town because they see what's happening here in Tucson. Go ask Coris Nylander. You can, holy moly, thank you. Thank you, Ground Sky, for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. And so well, because of celebration for that, we're gonna I gotta grab my drink. I put it in the freezer to get it that nice frosty. I don't want it to. So we're gonna play this. I made this for the members today. I'll be right back. So thanks for coming in. We're gonna bring on a panel member. I'm going on another panel. We're gonna bring it together here in about 25 minutes. So thank you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Is the media trying to sell us this narrative? Oh, okay, when they're not asking real questions. Where's Mark Kelly? Where's Nanos? Where's the family out here? Where's the billboards? Where's where's anything that's bringing awareness of who kidnapped Nancy? It's all this fluff pieces. The only real one I see out there, like in the big media, Brian Enton, he's the one who said, look, my sources say there's no suspects. Okay, we all thought Nancy passed away. Why has that got to be front news? Where's the media coming to find out, hey, is this kind of weird that they're breaking people's First Amendment's rights who are just covering? You know how odd that looks in other countries too? What's happening in America? They're arresting reporters for, I mean, it's out of hand. So thank you guys for all the support. Here's this as I made this for the members, but I'm sharing it with everyone today. I got to grab my drink out of the freezer. Thank you everyone coming in tonight. And any YouTuber that wants to come in, I think Mark the Shark was in the chat. Dang, let's put sharks in the chat, put hearts in the chat for Nancy, and then American flags for freedom. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome in. Let's see who we got in the chat. High voltage. Some people think it could be though high voltage. They at the first they said it could be a SA psychopath, even though I don't think that either. But thank you guys for sharing your opinion. That's the main thing. We're here to have a discussion, but the main thing is keep it focused on who did this. Hello, Nova. I know the media wants to come in with, oh, here's the ransom note. It says she might have died. They said sorry though, so go back to your life. Don't worry about, what's going on anymore. Don't worry about that. The Tucson police has never said one thing about this. Don't worry about that. Nanos never responded yesterday on any of this. Don't worry about that. Nanos basically, you know, has some shady things going on. Don't worry. We got this. We want you to focus on here, on this election, on this war. We want you to look over here because you know what? We don't want you to look into the city of Tucson and the entrenched politicians that are in bed with the media and the local government departments. And what they do, here's the playbook, everybody. I'm going to tell you. They work with the local media. They work to get charges on whoever they want to put down, such as for whatever reason, me. If you don't follow the line here in Tucson, this is what happens. But you know what? They're going to ignore, if you guys remember, after the George Floyd incident, unfortunate, sad incident, they burned down our cities. They destroyed police cars. They assaulted our officers. Do you see them going after them? Nope. Sorry, I'm just looking something up. I'm waiting in about 15 minutes. We're starting a great panel with two people that you guys already probably know, and they are doing great shows. Daphne's Kate Daphne, I just had a blank. And Crystal's case files. Daphne's to figure it out. I'm gonna pull it up. So I just wanted to kind of get out that first part, but let me know, do you think the media is, um, do you think the media and the local, like, because you guys think, oh, because it's Pima County is like the rural parts. It's like, now, nobody's talking about that Pima County and Tucson, they're basically like hand in hand. I mean, if it happens in Pima County, you might as well say it happened in Tucson. I mean, unless it's way out there in the. But what you got to know is we need to hold the government officials accountable. And number one is Nanos. There's no protest. I said, people, I can't plan the protest. I'm not. You plan the protest. We've done it before. I mean, somebody did it, and I went out there, and everybody had signs. We were in front of Nanos's department. Do something. Help us, because what's going to happen is we become the punching bags, but the community, just like they do, and they do all these protests. No Kings protests. Where's the people protesting for our rights? They've seen it happen, what's happening in Pima County. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, everybody. Adrian, welcome in. Thank you from Scotland. Give her a follow on her X account, Adrian. See who else. Lots of familiar faces. Good. PI 56. Daphne's case files. There you go. I knew I had it right, Daphne. So we're going to meet with her in a little bit, about 15 minutes. But what I'm going to show you is I'm going to crack the onion a little bit here to show you this website. This isn't my website. I don't even know who did it. It's been around. Go look out. Go. This is all about Tucson corruption and the leadership. Now, just because this happened in Pima County, basically Pima County is Tucson. So go ahead and go put this in your go to this website. You can read all about it. This is not I did not write one piece of word on this. So what we're going to do is, because we were talking about the how they're going after now, we're trying to focus on victims. Like, that's what I advocate, victims. I'm advocating for Savannah and Annie. They're the victims, and Nancy, of course. I understand the neighbors do, but I'm here to advocate for the family, advocate for the community. Who Sheriff Nano said this suspect is, he could strike again. I have the quote. Why isn't Nanos talking after yesterday? What, he can't release one damn statement? Is he getting ready to do a new Halloween video this year for this year? But this is an actual councilwoman. Look at this woman. Do you remember when they destroyed our cities? I'll say destroyed. That's a little much. Be nice. Remember when they vandalized our cities in these big mobs, throwing rocks and bottles and who knows what at the police, just trying to protect the public's property? Setting up encampments on our universities with tents, looking like they're in like a tribe from the Amazon. And we're just supposed to forget about that. They had their rights. They all got to stay. They got to do it. They all got to go home with no charges. But then they're gonna go after one guy sitting in a chair on the side of the road in the public right away. But they're gonna ignore this, and we're gonna watch the video right now. If you guys remember, this is the same woman who actually said it was karma that Charlie Kirk, what happened to him. This woman on the screen is the woman that said that. She's supposed to be the councilwoman. She is also the vice mayor of our city. That's how far the corruption goes in our city. We have literal radicals, radicalized individuals that don't have the same values as us. And this is where it ties back to Nancy Guthrie, because they don't want us to expose other things other than what they have exposed with Nanos. Because they know if it does go in and we start, there's going to be other stories, other hopefully good reporters will start to connect the dots, like most people who are residents already see and already know. So we're going to watch this video. Now, this is a little side because I'm exposing how the media is not doing any investigative reporting except this drive-by media bullcrap. Then they decide, oh, we're going to do some hit pieces on the YouTubers, because you know what? I just got word, and this is all my opinion allegedly, that hey, Nanos is going to put in a new something, and we're going to be right there when they get the arrests. So we're going to go interview, and I'm talking as if I were the media, like Monica whatever her name is. Oh, I'm going to go interview Nano, so I have to be there at 12. And then 1 o'clock, our meeting's done. And then I'm going to go have my corporate lunch. And then I'm going to go sit out Nancy's house. I'm going to drive around the neighborhood and take pictures of the YouTubers before their arrest. That's real reporting, right? When they're supposed to be investigating the government, not, I mean, there's no story. They knew ahead of time. As Chris McDonough has said, you guys, shame on you. And then you guys aren't even going to acknowledge what we're about to watch. This is Lane Santa Cruz. No charges were pressed, even though they're going to go after YouTubers sitting in a chair. Watch this. There was no charges pressed on this woman. She's a councilwoman, and she literally grabs a police baton. Watch this.
Fucking pigs! Fucking cocksuckers!
Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't think the YouTubers have said anything like that. We're literally sitting there pretty much quiet. But here, viewer discretion advised. This is in Tucson. These are the people of Tucson. Do you think they're trying to track down any of these people who might have thrown objects at officers or grabbed their batons or pushed them? Watch.
Fuck off and die! What the fuck you guys waiting for, motherfuckers? Yeah, do something to choke us! You haven't fucking run all night! Bring that motherfucking shit! Come on!
Viewer discretion advised. I apologize. This is a one-time thing to show how they're targeting little YouTubers. What's the conspiracy? Why do you want us to not cover the case? If we want to do it in front of Nancy's, we can.
This shit is gonna get worse! Know that! You guys need to stop doing this shit to people! It's gonna get worse!
But we're the bad guys, right? We're the bad guys because we're trying to help the Guthrie family keep her name alive. Maybe uncover clues, right?
You are getting fucking shit! Somebody fucking $3,000 worth of equipment in your fucking scam!
All these people. Are you telling me, we're the bad guys? We're the bad. Do you think any of these people have charges they're facing? They're doing the same thing we do. Hey, if you want to protest and be like, and cover your face and that's your deal. But that's not what we did. They don't have charges. We do. Do you think they're showing up at any of these people's houses like Alex?
Every fucking single one of you! You probably already have.
Targeted enforcement.
Fuck you! No fucking pushing!
This is when they assault the officers, which, obviously we don't even have contact. They even told me I could be, you're cool, buddy, 857. Oh, cool, buddy. But we're not going to hold these. Are they trying to hunt down these people? Or hold Lane Santa Cruz accountable for grabbing the baton of the officer? We're going to see that in a minute.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fucking bitch! Where the fuck are your fucking parents? Oh, he's a fucking hold up! Dress it up! To the left!
You think these people in Tucson are caring about Nancy Guthrie? No, they're worried about attacking our officers. You think they're trying to find them and arrest them for hitting them and doing this? All these people care about Nancy Guthrie so much, right? They're having these big protests because the crime in Tucson's so bad because the fentanyl is taking over. They care so much about it, right? Oh, now they get racist. This is the people that care so much. They really hold the government accountable. All right, welcome in. Anyone just getting here? A quick summary. We're just getting to this point because I want to show you where these people literally burned down our cities, and I'm being facetious. They vandalized, attacked our officers, all this stuff. None of them, 99% of them, hardly any of them got charged. They literally ran chaos through cities all over America. And what's going to happen here in Tucson is because the local elected actually encourage this behavior. Like you're going to see in a minute, our councilwoman is actually out there with this chaos. But because I don't toe the local government, the local politicians, ruling class line, they're going to go after me now. They're going to go after the juice. So here, this is our councilman in a minute. This is a longer version. I've never seen this longer version. So here we go. This is from 2020 when we had real public nuisance that no, they didn't enforce. But one guy sitting in a chair, they're going to send massive amounts of police. We're going to have hit pieces ready to go with the media. Do you see what's happening here, guys? The local politicians here, which lean, obviously, all of them are Democrat, except for one. They don't want to go any further with the Nancy Guthrie case because they don't want to expose what's going on here in Tucson, Arizona with the politicians, government officials, nonprofit organizations, you know. So here we go. I'm going to let this play out.
If I shove you, no, because a rock is coming your way, okay?
So now they're throwing rocks, but we're going to get the charge. Do you think any of these people throwing rocks, are they trying to find them? That was a pew pew, and I'm pretty sure there hasn't been anything like that with the YouTubers. But are they trying to find these thousands of people who went through our streets? No, they're going to focus on, you know, some little story about YouTubers. Who are the suspects? Why don't you tell us who the suspects could be? Is it a group here in Tucson? One of these young thugs that are running around here in this video?
All right, that got real.
All right, here's the part. This next part is the actual councilwoman. So I'm over here breaking no laws. I'm in the public right away. Okay, now not in this video, but what happened to me. And then here we got this woman who actually is an elected official. She does what you guys are about to see to our officers. And guess what? No effing charges for her.
Where is Captain Dennison?
Listen to her.
Really? Where is Captain Dennison?
So she goes out there asking for the captain, just like I did.
But is he out here? The chief of police has told me that he's the one in charge right now. Where is Captain Dennison? I am your fucking city council member that represents this area. Where is Captain Dennison?
Do you think Lane Santa Cruz is worried about Nancy Guthrie or these kidnappers being loose in Tucson? This is what she said. My city effing council member.
That's where y'all are taking orders from at this moment.
This is our vice mayor. So in every city, in most cities, you have a city mayor, and then we have a vice mayor. This is the vice mayor, Lane Santa Cruz. Go to her website, follow her, and she is ridiculous. In my opinion.
I need to talk to Captain Dennison.
They're throwing rocks.
So this is where she grabs the officer's baton. Now just remember, no charges were filed. She got away with all this behavior. Now get ready for the moment. There she is, right there. Look, you can see by the shirt on the right. Now she is put. These are officers. Body cam. She is pushing with the protesters. This is our vice mayor, everybody. But we're the bad guys because we're trying to keep Nancy Guthrie's name alive. But this is what they did to our city. We're supposed to forget about all this. We're supposed to follow the media narrative.
Going south. You guys keep going south.
There she is. She's grabbing right now.
So you guys are
right here. Watch.
You need to move back.
Now she says it again. I am your city effing council member.
Move back now. They keep going south. Tell your people to go south. Move back. Move back. Hey, hold up. Hold on to the left.
So she committed these offenses based on everything. Even experts have looked at this video. But guess what? No charges. The media buried the story, the local media, because they want to protect, just like they're trying to protect Nanos. This is going on for a while, everybody. It's just finally getting out to America what's going on here in Pima County, including Matt Hines. You remember Matt Hines, the guy who spearheaded Nanos being removed? Somebody told him to be quiet. Have you seen these charges being all of a sudden filed from the AG yet? I hope, but we still haven't heard anything so far. Nanos is over there, maybe making a new commercial for Halloween. Maybe this year he'll be, Fred Flintstone or Barney Rebel. I can't see. I haven't even been looking at the chat. I apologize. we're heading over to the panel right now. After this, I'll read the comments. Thank you guys. Anybody, if I missed any supers, I'll be right there.
An officer scored. A police officer of the city of Tucson and a police officer of the state of Arizona. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly, and I command you, in the name of the state of Arizona, to disperse immediately.
Does that look like the perp? Just kidding. That the perp? Do you think the perp could be in one of these riots that they had a couple years back? Maybe they should go review that video. Talk to these people who are doing these things. They don't want it exposed, all the crime groups that are operating in Tucson. That's why they don't want to admit that, hey, the suspect could be in here, because guess what? It might bring the FBI in. It might help clean up the neighborhoods.
You can speak. You guys have voices. Use them. Use your fucking voice. Give a fuck.
Now, here's the crazy thing: is these are the same people that defunded the police. 2 months later, Lane Santa Cruz, after she was cleared of her, I guess, even though it's all on film, we have it. They didn't file charges, and then she voted to defund the police. This is what's going on. To tie this into Nancy, is they don't want this media attention on Tucson, everybody. They want it to go away. They don't want us talking about that it could be in that triangle that Chris McDonough had. You don't see the reporters going to the ghetto to try to uncover anything. No, they're sitting in their comfy office chairs. You know, you don't see it. So we're going to go right into this panel. But let me know. I'm going to check the comments. We're going to switch gears now into this panel. Try to keep the comments. Hello. Welcome in, Alicia. Mark the Shark. Okay, Mark the Shark. Why didn't anyone tell me, Mark? I'm going to give you the link. I didn't see that. I was going on a spiel. Mark the Shark, there's the link. If you're still here, buddy, if I missed you, hopefully not. Hopefully he's here. Thank you. Thank you, V Bongi. I'm just trying to really just have common sense. Like, I'm not buying this corporate media, contrived, everybody working together. And the only person I saw somebody said was Brian Enton yesterday. He's like, look, I just talked to nothing's changed. I don't know what everybody's freaking out about. But he's also stopped going after nanos. He stopped going after things like that he was going after, right? They were going after some stuff that have to do with politics. That's where the line got drawn. As soon as it crosses over, because a lot of people don't know, Savannah Guthrie is connected to the highest level of the Democrat Party. I don't say that in a bad way, but she is. And we're going to bring in Mark the Shark.
Tucson, how you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, what's happening, man?
Good,
How you
good. Just
been?
watching your show. Good. How are you?
Dude, I'm fired up, man. I can't sit here and just let them feed us this
Hmm.
BS. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to come on here real quick, and yeah, man, that fired me up. The first segment, the first part of the show, the whole show. But the first part, I was like, damn, that is powerful stuff, man. So I really want to commend you and support you. I support what you do. We all support what you do and doing
Thank
this. And
you.
I think this, yeah, what you're doing is powerful, man, because you are local there. You have to live there. And when you see something that's not right, you're doing something about it. And I applaud that, man.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Hmm.
And what you do as well. I know you were covering. What was that last case you went out to? You
David case, Leslie was case,
Yeah.
14-year-old found in the front trunk of a singer's Tesla, dismembered, put in two bags, 14-year-old. Yeah.
And then I watched some video that he was like before like they found him like but after that he was like just acting like nothing's normal.
Yeah.
Or
We
everything's normal.
everything was cool. He's out partying. He's out singing. He's out with his, with his friends, drinking, drugs. Like it's nothing. Like it's another Friday night.
All right, not yeah. I just put your link to sub up. So if you haven't you know um subbed up, sorry, I'm multitasking. Get over to Mark the Shark. Are you planning on doing any streams like any cases? I know you've been covering Nancy case, obviously. But I'd love to do a show with you sometime.
You're buffering a little bit, but yeah, thank you. But thank you. I know you're gonna go on panel. It fired me up too, man. I just wanted to come in here and show you some love.
Dude, for sure. Well, let's do a panel sometime soon. Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, because I think it'd be cool to pull up some of your old footage,
Yeah, let's do it.
and just me and you can just kind of put the perspective of where we are at during those times because some of that drone footage people are kind of asking for. So I think, what do you think about doing something like that?
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds
Okay.
good. And
All
you
right,
have some
everybody.
really good. Sorry, you got some really good. A really awesome chat too. So definitely cool chat.
You do too. I love going into your chat. Everybody's awesome. And that's where we just got to keep the positivity
Hmm.
flowing because it can go either way pretty quickly. And so we got to be intense, set those intentions of positivity. And you definitely do that. So thank you. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right.
Hope to see you out here soon.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch. Take care. Bye bye.
Still got that realtor.
Oh, hey, we'll talk later. All right, bye bye.
Later. All right, everybody. That was Mark the Shark. So what we're going to do is I'm going into this panel right now, everybody. So give me 2 minutes. We're going into this panel. So let me give me 2 seconds. Thank you, Stormy Bella. So give me 2 seconds while I just sign into this panel, and then we're gonna go live with the true crime ladies. We're going to the true crime ladies next. Oops, true crime ladies. So while we're doing that, just gonna get a little bit of some funky, corny tunes real quick, and then I'll be right back.
through here, and another glove. FBI was focusing here. And isn't it weird that going this direction, that's where Dad's Gone Live had an air tag that was pinging. Remember when they took his flowers? And basically it ends up at these apartments over here. And on dispatch, on the early hours of February 1st, this would have been right after Nancy was taken, around 3 a.m. Basically, it's this child had reported that 3 masked men were outside, and he woke his mom up, and the mother didn't see anything. They were already gone. So I think there's something to that, in my opinion. Could they had been switching cars with her? Could they been picking somebody else up? Could they live there? I don't know. I thought it was really interesting.
Did you see? Hey, Damien.
Hey,
Did
Damien.
you see where MG Motors is in comparison to that last one?
Thank you for mentioning that, because I almost forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, MG Motors. Yes, it is right here. And there is where the child called 911. Look how close that is. Do you guys see that? It's with this. Here, let me change the color of this icon real quick. We'll do it as red. There you go. Look how close that is. I'm glad you mentioned that. So if you guys are wondering what MG Motors is, you know the guy, what's his name? Zach. He used to work there, and he's friends with all of them. It's a car lot. It's a car dealership. And that is where Luke purchased his Range Rover from, with a cashier's check. Yeah. Yeah, very strange, right? Hi, welcome in, 857. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome in. So, oh, look, there's people. Do you know
Yes.
when, like, when people, like, go off screen, I think people watch more if people are on screen. Sorry to get off topic.
No, it's
'Cause,
fine.
like, I notice, like, a lot of times I'm like, I have to go off occasionally. I get it, but where's Crystal? Is she hiding?
She's above you.
Oh,
We're like
Are
the
you
Brady
guys out?
Bunch.
Are you guys at work too, or are you guys off?
I'll be off soon.
Okay.
Are you still? Oh, you're still working?
I'm home.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a trooper
So-
for joining.
Real quickly,
There
is
you go.
yeah, we're live on my page too. So
Oh.
then let everybody know, kind of update where we're at, because I know I was like a little late. I was on a rant. So
Yeah, late slip. We just basically we're kind of waiting for you. We were going over
Yes.
Lauren's new letter, and then we were going over my maps, talking about some escape routes out of the neighborhood, and I was showing everybody where that pipe that was being replaced around the time of Nancy's disappearance was, and how close it is to her house. And then I was showing them another escape route, basically going the opposite direction, which is a little bit over 5.5 miles to where the child called 911 about the 3 mass perpetrators that were seen outside his apartment. That's where we're at.
oh, nice. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. She says, this stream is about Nancy Guthrie. Can we please concentrate on that and leave other streamers out of it? Was
Yeah,
someone talking about
good
other
luck.
streamers?
Oh, I mean, the thing is, you know, it comes, it's like comes and goes. And so right now it's a little like extra for whatever reason, but I wouldn't people are just emotional people. And sometimes they have to vent. And then if you engage, it actually can make it. So I just kind of let it flow.
Was something going on in the chat? I
Oh,
like,
no.
I mean,
No,
someone
it's
made a
just-
comment. It looks like, but
Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, this is awesome. I like I like doing the panels with you guys because you guys come prepared and researched. I'm trying to catch up.
I've had a day today, I'll tell you. Can I just rant real quick to everybody?
We
Like
love having you on.
500 people and you guys. So I live out in the country. Like I have 2 acres of land. And like when I do my yard and stuff, like we burn like yard shit, you know. Somebody in the area called the environmental police because I was burning yard waste. And I'm like, get the fork out of here. So I FOIA'd the information. I said, do you know who you're messing with?
Oops.
Do you know who you're messing with? Do you know who I am? So I FOIA'd the information. Hopefully the person's name will not be unredacted or redacted, excuse me. Yeah, just FYI. So I had to let that out.
Crazy.
I'm like, who does that? Everybody burns stuff out here, you know? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Just
yeah, it's crazy.
I think I know who it is. This one lady, she's like,
is there someone from Tucson that has like a vacation home next to you or something? Because
yeah, I know. I know.
Like...
I was like, did Sue Ellen like move out here?
I wasn't gonna say it, but
yeah, FOIA around and find out. Hell, yes, exactly. Oh, just wait.
I love that.
So are you gonna be able to still burn it, or are you done burning?
It's my house. I own it. I'm gonna burn what I want.
Just don't burn the house.
Have a fucking bonfire. Hi, Haley. Good to see you. Well, like it's like, come on, you know what I mean? It's probably because
you're allowed
I'm pretty
to burn
sure I know
as
what
long
it
as
is.
it's not like in a
Yeah.
non-burn zone.
Yeah, and our burn ban is over. So our burn ban was done like in May 14th, I think, something like that. But yeah, you can burn like yard waste and all that. So like these son of a bitches. Like who does that? You know what I mean? Come on. I don't know. I think
They call them NIMBYs. They call them NIMBYs.
NIMBYs?
Yeah.
A Karen.
It's a NIMBY that stands for not in my backyard.
Yeah, there you go.
So they're happy as long as, but if it's near them, they become Sue Ellens in a sense.
Well,
so there's actually it's like a really well-known term, NIMBY. So anytime, instead of Karens, because I mean there's just some awesome Karens, right? So that name is getting a bad rep. So let's just maybe move it to just call them NIMBYs, and then Karen will get her name back.
I call them forkers.
Forkers. I like
Instead
that.
of the hi Leslie, good to see you.
NIMBYs.
Sorry.
The other word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I use the internet terminology here. Being nice. Yeah, I think I know who it is because like about a year ago, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm letting the dog out, and she's walking down the road, and she is like Sue Ellen. She's calling my name like really loud, and I'm like, lady, I'm in my pajamas. Like, leave me alone. She's like, there's a bear. There's a bear. Yeah, we live in the country. There are bear every freaking where. You know, like seriously. Like, lady, I'm not afraid of a freaking bear. You know what I mean? Like, it's nowhere in my yard. Like, if it was in my yard, then yeah, I'd be worried. But I don't know. So I was kind of like, and walked back inside. So I think she doesn't like me after that. But I'm like, dude, it's early in the freaking morning. Leave me alone.
I know who else doesn't like us.
Workers don't mess with Daphne. Hi, Diamonds. Good to see you. Huh? Who else doesn't like us?
The lady doing the paperwork at the clerk's office.
Gosh, she hates Justine and I. Like Justine.
Wait, you guys live near each other?
No, we're the ones doing the FOIA stuff. Like I just keep replying with question marks, and she will reply like smart ass, like but professional, you know. Oh my goodness, you guys. Not afraid of black bear. Yeah, we just have black bear here. There's actually a really sad. So today I was walking around my pond like this morning, and I thought it was a cat at first, but it ended up being someone must have hit like a fawn, and it is really young.
No.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was outside. Where did Crystal go? So I had to bury. Yeah, it was like really sad. Do you think that the ransom note is real? And panel. Army Vet wants to know if we think the ransom note is real and the panel. You know, at first I did not think the ransom note was real, but I think there's an ulterior, like, I think there's like some type of outcome to it. Like, basically, two different things are going on there because of, I feel that this is just my opinion. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not insinuating, but I feel it's somebody maybe in the family, distant family, or somebody close to, and maybe that the Bitcoin thing was to pay somebody and then also get proof of death, if that makes sense, to file for a death certificate. If I'm saying that correctly?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Dan said it better. Actually, let me play that. Have you seen that? Hold on 1 second. I posted it on here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it was great. I was like, he literally read my mind.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know, I have like so many different parts to to answer that question. It depends which theory you're going down. If we're going to go down the theory of two particular family members, and I'll just leave it there, then if you're going to do a ransom note that says that she is with us, or if that first one is real, but you need the payout, if that's the motive, you would want to send something that says that she is not. Or the FBI sends it to see if it will flush out who really did it, to come out and be like, what are you talking about? Like, how, we didn't say that. So, you know what I mean? Like, want to urge them to send something. So, all right, those are my two theories. You can play with
No,
them.
that's good. What do you think, Damien? And where's Crystal? Where the hell did she go?
Yeah, I'm not buying that they're real, but it's like 50-50, but it's more buying that they're not, because they're just, I mean, they know that the public could help. And it seems to me that, say this was a terrorist organization, that they could send emails, all these emails, and then they're apologizing. I mean, I've never heard of anyone apologizing in something. And the way people have described, and the experts have described, that the way that this goes down is nothing like anything that they would, if they actually wanted to accomplish it.